Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he'll work this out to the 23. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Richardson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. A pickup there, 13. 1st down, Indianapolis.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will score. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown. Number 11 on the year. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Richardson and the Colts come to the line. They'll try to tack on 2 more.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Davis going in motion. Lawrence now on 2nd down. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
This is an area of the offense. Have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw, Richardson. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Adonai Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson. To the left side. That's caught by Mitchell. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in! Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And this will be a Jaguars 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. Lawrence. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
first carry for the Auburn alum, Tank Bigsby. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They'll try it now with Bigsby. And he's going to have a Jags, and he's going to have the Jets.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. To the goal line and in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Richardson to throw. He'll take a deep shot for Downs. That's caught to the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Throwing, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's Richardson. That is caught, and they will get the conversion. He's tackled down near the goal line, so it's not a touchdown, but it will be first and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. He slams it in there, and he is in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indy. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run with the veteran, Dearness Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Lawrence. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Lawrence now. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and long. Here's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Kirk. Touchdown, Jaguars. And make it 3 in the first. He has thrown 3 first-quarter touchdowns. An incredible start to this one.
It really is incredible, Mike, and I'm not sure really what word there is better to describe it. This is just truly a special performance we're seeing today. But I'll tell you what, I'm excited what the next 3 quarters have in store.
Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. 1st and 10. Richardson gonna look to throw. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice play here by Adonai Mitchell, and Mike, it's so important to understand in today's NFL, and teams continue to get better and better at it. The notion that if you want to score points in the passing game, it has to be a direct correlation to your ability to generate explosive plays downfield. And with Mitchell, it's a big reason why the Colts targeted him in this past year's draft. He is explosive. He can get downfield. He adjusts and tracks the ball very well. And then ultimately, you're not always going to be open. So if that's tight coverage, can you go up and compete for the ball? He checks all those boxes, and he's going to be a big weapon in this Indianapolis Colts offense.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, Richardson. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
We are through.
The first quarter, this is scored.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Richardson. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
He was tackled with his 27-yard pass.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. That'll be taken in. It's Dearness Johnson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's 1st and 10. Kirk is the motion man. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
First down, Jacksonville.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
2nd down, Lawrence. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
First down,
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Ho-ho! And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Take Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
That's a heck of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say, your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
makes the score Jaguars 27, Colts 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback?
Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Now Richardson. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. The ball comes out, and the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. Give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. One more time with Bigsby. Stop at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Lawrence. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet. We see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. And he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
So, 4th down, and on comes the rookie, Cam Little, for this Jaguar field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Something you do not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play call. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Richardson. A hit, and he has lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's
the speed on display. He's in. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion comes Thomas. Another run here with Johnson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Makes the score Jaguars 44, Colts 22. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll go again with Johnson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops. And that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
The Colts take over 14.
It's outrageous. The quarterback calls it don't like 12 except Tom Brady. Can show my stock, but still stack tall, you still can't trade me. Storms are mine, but
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught! And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
One final throw before the break. The ball comes out, and this one will actually go out of bounds, so no recovery, and that's how we will conclude the first half. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll work forward for a couple. That's E.J. Speed getting in there to make the tackle. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working from the gun, it's Jones. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Richardson going to look to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Andre Sisco.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
On the give, it's Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide that'll hold them to a gain of 2. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is brought in. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Andre Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. This defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
Jones. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
22.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Richardson. Thrown left side, the catch is made.
good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little... and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And on this first down, it's Johnson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. A give, and here's Johnson. Into space. Inside the 35. And he will score again. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Next to score, Jaguars 65, Colts 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. first and 10. Here's Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Andre Sisco. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all, had all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes. And once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Looking to throw, Richardson. And this will be incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Third and 5. From the gun, Richardson. Open man, left side, he's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. There's that man again, another catch. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way. But here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
First and 10. Richardson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. On first down, it's Richardson. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A second down throw for Richardson. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Whoa. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A game of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On the ground, it's Johnson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, Jones. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll try to run with Johnson. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Dearness Johnson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will add one more onto their big lead.
86, Colts 22. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Now he'll air one out. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll only get down to around the 42. 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. Robinson, a 1st down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he's not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
Open man downfield. It's Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Muma.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's Johnson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down. For a loss of yardage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He runs with it. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll run. Johnson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Another run here with Johnson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. Finding room to the 20. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They put Strange in motion. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. Fighting off defenders here, he'll churn forward and pick up 3. The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. On the give, it's Johnson. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
That's good for the Colts. First down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. They finish off the regular season with some momentum, and they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.
Like watching paint dry. Come on, what are we doing? Clock, the game's not over. Why are you giving it up? This is just not possible. Yeah, are you kidding? Pick it up.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels got changed to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up. Didn't wanna know then, now I bet they loving us no more. No R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Check your little piece, wanna see some more?
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. Check it piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I ain't seen real problems since see nothing. I ain't seen real, I ain't seen real problems since tripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my way I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want, what you want. I got Jesus giving money, what you want. I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you unless it's money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like I ain't mean it, I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sequence.
Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in his heart. Took these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up. Boy, thump, like my neighbor's jumper up a pum. Boy, I bump in that Billy Strong, he ain't know him. He ain't thump, he just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb.
Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun.
I'm an airport baby, I'm too fly to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too high to count. I've been dealing with a fake, yeah, they too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for their clout. They been sucking my blood, they can love what you count. Flowing like water, three with the smiles, all the ops gonna pout. They all in the sewers, the sounds in the clouds.
I'ma stay down to the sound, to the sound, to the sound. On the floor to the cut, the bill, that with the pen to the strap.
Got no paper, told him quit the pocket, watching G's ripping at the seams, holding on some dead foes. Schizophrenic with the bag, listen to the money, need. I'm praying every day, glad to say I was broke. Tell him battle. Now I got my bands up, 1000 on the bill just to keep the pants up. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I've been doing. All my real ones know this me go riding for it. 53, I'm throwing up, they see the chain, I keep it tough. Say she feel a little nigga, try to love. Say she love me for my smile, so I'm looking mean as mean. Seen his days squawking, so I'm keeping feathers plugged.
Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun. Boy, I got a bump with it ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump fun.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you're running up at night. You know I checks went through. J. Cole said his memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey. 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis, yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know I'm running up at night. You know I only get one life for this.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the best, I'm just saying that you're not. I got it all, baby, give it everything you got. And arrogant. Sitting in the booth, I ain't even gotta lie, cause you know that I'm the truth. Yeah. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever.
Yeah. Hey, yo. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I could truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my own cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a first edition. Report for dismission. Everything I ever thought of, it came to fruition. King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition, no omission. Your lyrics dry it in the prepare for collision. Then the satellite that's on an orbiting mission.
I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen. I remember we didn't have any permission. Never forget it, we on mission. I remember that they didn't even want to listen. Now we cooking, we ain't even in the kitchen.
Shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
That, say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, QU. Let's go, I'ma get. Crazy me.
bother. With a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of. If you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like it. These, I come through and it be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.